OK, I've got Mr. Fenwater on the line. Hello, Mr. Fenwater.
Hello, I'm a practicing surgeon. I'm ringing up. But there is a hierarchy that exists within the world of surgery. I thought I'd run them down for you. Would you be interested in that at all?
Yes.
Right, okay. Well, unsurprisingly, at number 1 is the brain surgeon. The brain surgeon is followed by the ophthalmic surgeon, who, in turn, lords it over the nerve specialist and neurological surgeon. It's followed closely by the heart surgeon, and backing him up, as it were, is the lung specialist. Below him, where I come in, my specialty is pancreatic surgery. And in the surgery hit trade, as it were, at number 7 is the gynecological surgeon. Below him, in turn, is the liver specialist who bosses it over the orthopedic surgeon. And every single one of those fellows looks down upon the cosmetic surgeon. The cosmetic surgeons really are the mongrels of the surgery world and are only a notch or two above the tree surgeon.
Thanks very much for your call.
Thank you.
Well, I've learned something new there. The Surgery Top 10. And a lot of people have accused this show down the line with me, the award-winning Gary Bellamy, of dumbing down Radio 4. Well, that was a very interesting and educational call. OK, our next call is Mr. Walsingham. Hello, Mr. Walsingham.
I'd like to take exception to an earlier call you took from Gordon Fenwater. I know him well, a pancreatic specialist, claiming that the plastic surgeon is at the bottom of the list. I myself am a plastic surgeon, and as a plastic surgeon I can say that we absolutely look down on pancreatic surgeons. Pancreatic surgeons, as far as we're concerned, are merely one step above the rectal surgeons. And similarly, I think he demonstrated quite clearly that he was talking out of his proverbial.
Thank you very much for your call.
Thank you.
OK, I've got John from London. Hello, John.
Hi. Yes, I wanted to discuss the cosmetic surgery issue.
Yeah, cosmetic surgery, yeah.
Because I have seriously been considering cosmetic surgery.
Oh, that's unusual for a man.
Yeah, I mean, my looks have blighted me my entire life.
Right, so you must be... You're pretty ugly.
I'm extremely handsome.
Right.
And it just gets in the way of everything. No one will take me seriously because they just stare at me because of the extreme physical beauty that I've been afflicted with.
So hang on, you want to have plastic surgery to make yourself ugly?
Not ugly, just slightly less fantastic looking than I am at the moment.
Well, how good looking are you?
Well, you know, women just throw themselves at me and swoon, and the homosexual men that you see out and about in London, I've got nothing against them.
No.
They also take an extreme fancy to me at all times.
So are you doing this mainly to get to sort of stop attracting homosexuals or to stop attracting women? What's causing the biggest problem?
I would just like to stop attracting everyone generally so that I can be taken seriously.
Right, what exactly do you do for a living?
I'm a policeman.
And do you think that your looks have helped you in the police force?
No, absolutely not. People just will not take me seriously, and if you're attempting to bring some gravitas to a situation, when you see that people are entranced by your handsomeness and your charisma, they, you know...
Why don't you think about being, say, an actor or some kind of model if you're that good looking?
Well, I've always felt that my talents and my interests lie in serving the wider community.
That's very nice.
And locking up, you know, criminal filth.
And it must be, I mean, it must be very difficult for you on a Friday night, for example, when you've got all those drunk men and women out there on the streets and you looking so handsome. I mean, how do you keep them off you?
I have sometimes adopt a variety of disguises, but obviously the basic police uniform doesn't allow you to too much in the way of customising.
Have you spoken to anyone yet about this surgery you're going to be having?
Yes.
I don't think maybe a surgeon would be that sympathetic to you. You know, you've got what everyone wants, yet...
Well, the thing about cosmetic surgery, as you know, it's elective surgery, and if people are allowed to have it to subjectively make themselves look better, I think I've got no reason why I should not be allowed to do it to make myself look slightly worse.
Right.
And, you know, when they perfect penile surgery, I shall probably have that done as well.
What, have yours reduced?
Yes, of course.
You're making a lot of people very jealous, I would have thought, out there.
Well, you see, I have never had my condition taken seriously as long as I've been alive.
Do you have children?
Yes.
Are they good looking?
They are, but I did carefully pick a rather ugly wife so that the children wouldn't be quite as handsome as me.
But
it's a mixture of the two of us.
Oh, it's a mixture of the two?
Yeah.
OK, well, listen, thanks very much for your call, John. It's been fascinating.
You're welcome.
Thanks, John.
Bye.
Bye. Hello, I've got another call now about cosmetic surgery. Hello, who's there?
Jay Stratford Gunn here.
Hello.
Yes, well, I'm the second best rectal surgeon in Europe, after some chap in Belgium, and I take huge exception to the comments made by Mr. Gordon Fenwater and Mr. Alexander Walsingham. Rectal surgery is an art. We're at the very top of the surgery tree, and I will not hear another word about it. This matter is now closed. Goodbye.
And this edition of Down the Line is now closed. I was a little bit low in the middle there, but your calls lifted me right back up where I belong. You are the wind beneath my wings. Good night.